would you like to get updates on Major League Baseball, National Football League, and even NASCAR racing? How about weather, anytime, anywhere? MapQuest navigational assistance, local TV, CNN, restaurant guides and ratings while you travel. All this fun stuff for just $9.99 a month. Come see us at any Southeastern Cellular location for the best deals ever.
Hey everybody, it's Barry Miller. Welcome to this week's episode of Big Boys Toys. Got 3 more shows to do. Can't talk much, but we're going to get through it. We're still in Biloxi, Mississippi, cruising the coast. Got a lot of cars here from Alabama, Mississippi, Florida, California, Louisiana, you name it, they're here. This is a hometown gal from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, the Southern Wheels Car Club, Tuscaloosa, Alabama. And this one's for sale. We'll talk about it shortly. We'll be right back with Big Boys Toys.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time once again for Big Boys Toys. Tonight, your host Barry Miller will bring you the sleekest, trimmest automobiles from around the area that have been beautifully restored. If you love streamlined, full-force race cams, then this show is for you. So sit back, but don't get too relaxed. This is Big Boys Toys.
Looking for great savings on new and pre-owned cars and trucks? Then head on over to Ron Newton Pontiac Cadillac GMC. Our courteous and knowledgeable sales team is ready to show you our huge selection of cars and trucks at out-the-door prices. Don't settle for our competition's offer. At Ron Newton Pontiac Cadillac GMC, we're committed to sales, service, and customer satisfaction. So head on over to Ron Newton's. We'll treat you right. That's Ron Newton Pontiac Cadillac GMC, top of the hill, Quintard.
Oh, I can feel it. They're out there somewhere. Just have to keep our eyes open.
Think it'll be today?
I don't know. We'll be ready.
Win the ultimate reward, up to $150,000 by using your rewards card only at IP Hotel and Casino. More than you expect.
Next vehicle, Harold McLean, the 1950 Ford Custom. Harold, welcome to Big Boys Toys.
Thank
Finally
you.
got you up here. I've been looking at that car for 2 days, sitting right there.
I leave it there and go around viewing cars, and
I know, we never catch you. Them women caught you today, didn't they?
they did.
Tell me a little bit about your car, Harold.
Well, I've had it 18 years, and it was grassy green with that tan moleskin interior in it. And I've had it painted 3 times and the interior done twice. It's a flathead 6, and I don't want to change the engine. I just want to leave it standing.
Leave it stock.
Yeah.
Flathead 6, the best running motors you'll ever get.
Yes, I think so. It's got radio and the clock, and all of it works.
Now, you said you painted it twice, the same color each time?
No, it was midnight blue first. The second time it was that color. But the third time we put some more metallic in it and some more pearl.
That's what lightened it up a little bit.
That's what did it.
Now, once you lightened it up, you had to redo the interior and all, didn't you, to match it?
That's the truth.
Where you from?
St. Louis, Missouri.
You had a long ride too, didn't you?
650 miles.
You drive it?
I trailed it down here.
Oh, you got air?
No air, no power steering brakes. It's standard all the way with a 3-speed on the
It
collar.
stops a whole lot better and it's a whole lot cooler sitting on that trailer, ain't it?
That's the truth.
And people look at it anyway.
They do all the
Boy,
time.
From 600 miles in the heat, that's hot.
That's the truth.
What else you want to do with the car, if anything?
I don't want to do anything else to it. I'm through with it now. Or it has everything that I wanted. If anything else, I hadn't thought of it yet.
Now, what's some of the shows you go to? Since you're from Missouri, you're a long way from home.
Well, we just had a show. Our club belongs to the Ford and Mercury 50 member club. and we just had a show. We could not participate in it, but we had 200 cars down to southeast Missouri.
Now, how far do you drive the car to go to shows like this?
My intentions are, I haven't driven it no farther than 100 miles. I'll trail it if it go farther than that.
I mean, do you go take it all over the United States showing it?
I haven't yet. I just got it finished the first of this year with this last paint job.
3-speed on the column, automatic?
On the collar.
Still changing them gears?
Mashing the clutch.
And they change easy, don't they? When you go up, just go down, go straight up.
That's the truth.
A lot of people don't leave them like that, though. They're going to street ride them, put a big motor and stuff in it. But when you see them original like that, they're a whole lot better.
Most of the fellas in the club has 350 Chevys in them. Either they have that flathead 8 in them, but most of them got 350 Chevys.
How's it drive, like cruising around and stuff like that?
Like a Cadillac, just not a comfortable ride.
And you can't hear them run either, not them flatheads.
No, you
If
can't.
it's running right, you can set a quarter straight up on it and it'll never fall.
That's the truth.
Any particular reason you picked this model?
No, it's not. One of the executives had it at work. I worked at Emerson Electric, and he had it, and he had 2 or 3 of them, and Emerson transferred him, and he was going to sell it, and I bought it and redid it.
So it was just being at the right place at the right time.
That's the truth.
If it'd been a 50 Buick, you'd have got it.
Price would have gotten it. That's true.
But you have rebuilt this motor how many? Twice?
Twice.
Didn't burn oil and that, you just want to freshen it up?
No, it did. I threw a rod in it, just driving it along about 50 miles an hour and threw a rod.
Made you sick then?
No warning, no nothing. Just glug, glug, glug.
The warranty wasn't no good?
No.
Not 50 years, was it?
That's right.
I like that color myself, and that's how you lighten it up from the midnight color.
Sure.
Just add pearl to it.
That's right.
And that lightens it up. Wheels and all look brand new. Most of them come with the wide white walls like that too back then.
That's true. Ordered those 2.5-inch white walls for it.
I'll tell you what, good looking vehicle. Appreciate you being on the show.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
You know, Christmas is over. Valentine's Day is right around the corner, and you want to buy that special piece of jewelry for that special person? Stinson and Howard Fine Jewelers, downtown Oxford, downtown Piedmont, and downtown Heflin is the place you need to go. They have gold, they have white gold, they have silver, they have diamonds, all types of diamonds, any kind of diamond you want, they got it right there. Watch repair, jewelry repair, they even make jewelry. They say if you can draw it, they can make it. Special Harley pieces on sale for Valentine's Day, so stop by Stinson's today, tell them I sent you by.
Mount Cheahaw Harley Davidson, right here in Oxford, Alabama, Davis Loop Road.
They're your Harley Davidson dealer for this area. In my opinion, they're a Harley Davidson dealer all areas. Stop by and see Keith and George today. They have about 40 Harleys on display. Buy a new Harley. They have used Harleys. Clothes, you people like the Harley leather. They got any type of Harley clothing you want. Helmets, you name it, it's right there. All you guys with Harleys want to put that extra chrome on that brand new Harley. They got any type of chrome you could want. Stop by Mount Cheahaw Harley Davidson today. Tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toyz sent you by. Looking for a classic car? Don't know where to look? I got the answer for you. Austin Hines Motors in Arab, Alabama. Austin has 55, 56, 57 Chevrolets, Camaros, Chevelles, Novas, Corvettes, any type of classic car you could want. He has it in one location. They have over 100 classic cars in stock. They also have cars that you can rebuild yourself and restore yourself right there at that location. He's also the largest wrecker and rollback dealer for this area. So call Austin today, 256-931-2277. Tell him I told you to call.
Next vehicle, Mike Cofield, 1955 Chevy sedan delivery. Mike, welcome to Big Boyz Toyz.
Nice meeting you.
He's staying at the IP. I've been looking at this thing for 3 days, and I caught him when he come in the parking lot today. Tell me a little bit about your car, Mike.
Well, it's a 1955 Chevy sedan delivery. It's got a 350 in it with 350 trans. It's a digital dash, tilt steering, air conditioning, all the conveniences of a new car with an old body. It's got a 66 Nova rear end. The colors, I wanted something different and bright.
You got that.
I think I did that. It's a 1992 Isuzu Coral. That's the only year they ever used it. It was used on the trackers, them little tracker Jeeps they made. And it was like that. The whole car was that color up until 2 years ago. And I go to the World of Wheels every year, you know, and you go to places and it's the same car, you know, all the time. So I decided the only thing I could do without changing the interior was put the purple on it. Right. 'Cause if I did anything else, I was going to have to change the interior, and I didn't want to do that.
Did you come up with the design and all for it?
I come up with all the colors, the graphics, the tweed interior. I picked out, had some colors on the tweed. My wife liked it. A friend of mine that didn't liked it. I wasn't so sure about it. And then he did a little strip along the dash where it was up against the coral color, and that did it. And I've gotten quite a few trophies for interior.
And it just breaks up the purple breaks up to just a plain color.
Right.
Because a lot of the deliveries you see like this are a plain black or a plain purple. They're just plain.
Right.
And that kind of breaks everything up.
Yeah. And due that it's a sedan delivery is the only reason I bought the car. Because my wife come home one day and she said a girl that worked with her and a boyfriend had a 55 Chevrolet they wanted to sell. I said, well, we had a 55 two-door sedan. I don't want another one. She said, it's a wagon. I said, well, we had a 56 two-door wagon. I don't want another one of those. She said, well, it doesn't have any windows in it. I said, where's it at?
When there's no windows, that done it.
Where's it at? Because very seldom do you find a sedan delivery. They're very rare. I've only seen 2 other ones here.
And where are you from?
La Place, Louisiana.
So that's about how far from here?
It's about 25 miles the other side of New Orleans.
What do you think about cruising the coast this year? When I talk to someone from Louisiana, Mississippi, I like to ask them because you was here during the hurricane.
Well, I love it. I was here for the first cruise on the coast. It had 300 cars. And each year it's just gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. And I come every year, of course, now. I was born and raised here in Gulfport. So I was here for Hurricane Camille.
Right.
So I know what these people are going through. It's rough, you know.
And they actually thought nothing could be worse than Camille.
You know, right.
Katrina was.
Yeah, it was, you know. And in Camille, unfortunately, I had a 69 Roadrunner that ended up on a 6-foot chain link fence.
It was tore up.
So it wasn't tore up or nothing, it just had mud all in it and everything. And it took me a week to get it out. I took it back to the dealer, which used to be right down here on the beach. And he said, you got insurance, you can get another one, you're covered. And I said, well, I sure would like to have another one, but you know, me and my girlfriend's fixing to get married, and I don't know if I can afford them $85 a month payments.
$85 was a lot of money back then, wasn't it?
You know.
And now you look at them $400 or $500 car payments, you'll say, God, what happened?
That's right. And I've got it for sale. I'm asking $25,500 for it. I don't want to sell it, but you know, I can probably. The main reason is because it's a rare car.
Right.
I was going to buy me a street rod after I got it, but once I went to a big show and seen how many street rods were the same year, you know, like a friend of mine's got a 39, and there must have been 20 of them.
Right.
I go to car shows and cruise nights, I'm the only one.
Right. Yeah. You know, you have a lot of competition in your class.
No, I go to the World of Wheels every year, and they put me in with the new Suburbans and stuff, and I always get first place. But my first year in the World of Wheels was real interesting. A friend of mine did the interior, and it didn't leave his house. It went from his house straight to the dome. It never went home. And they picked me to be on the Channel 6 early morning news. I won first in my class, and then they stuck me in with the trucks and vans, and I got outstanding interior in trucks and vans. I got outstanding van $100 cash, so I figured, can't get much better than that. So.
No.
But I love the car. I enjoy it. It's never been trailered. I drive it wherever I go.
Well, you got all the comforts of home in it, too.
Yeah, it's just like driving my wife's car.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's a good-looking vehicle. Appreciate you being on the show.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with Big Boyz Toys. Farmers and Merchants Bank. Farmers and Merchants Bank's got 4 locations to serve you. Piedmont, Anniston, Oxford, and downtown Jacksonville. 90 years of service. I'll tell you what, Farmers and Merchants Bank is the bank. You know, it's not like any other bank around. You can go in and they get your decision today. They make your decision on a loan or whatever you need right in that location. You have a personal banker that takes care of you right here. You don't have to send it to Birmingham, Charlotte, or anywhere. Go by one of the Farmers and Merchants Bank today. Tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toys sent you by. You know, when someone smiles at you during the day, it kind of makes you feel great all over. Dr. Travis Phillips and his friendly staff right here in Oxford, Alabama says stop by their office and they'll help put that beautiful smile on your face. They have teeth whitening, general dentistry, cosmetic dentistry, dental hygienist, oral surgery, everything right here in Oxford, Alabama. He has full x-rays and partial x-rays that he does right in his office, and you'll find out right then what he needs to do. They got professional staff. They have a saying, go the extra mile for the beautiful smile. Stop by and tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toys sent you by. It's time of year when everybody's doing that touch-up on the vehicle, getting ready for next year. Well, I've got the place that has everything you need for any type of body repairs. Rosar Auto Paint Supply has the largest selection of pinstriping and molding in the area. They mix custom paint. They do custom paint matching. They have waxes, buffer pads. I mean everything. They're the largest auto paint distributor in Alabama with auto, industrial, and fleet paints. With 4 locations to serve you in Anniston, Birmingham, Coleman, and Tuscaloosa, there's a Rosar's close by. And with over 100 years of combined sale experience in their sales staff, they are simply the best. Stop by or call today and tell them I sent you by. First vehicle, Brenda Hanner, 1973 Roadrunner. Brenda, welcome to Big Boyz Toys.
Thank you.
Tell me about your car.
Well, my husband bought it for me for my 39th birthday. That was 6 years ago.
She gets right on up and tells your age, don't she?
Hey, I don't care. It's all good. It's just a number.
Yeah.
It's a 400 big block. It was love at first sight. Everybody says I have an obsession with this car, and I do. It made Southern Rodder magazine several years ago, and won several trophies. It's killing me to part with it, but my husband is building me a 318 72 Duster. That was my very first car ever, so.
First car you ever had?
First car I ever had, so.
When did you get it? When you?
That wasn't.
30?
It's a replica of the first car.
Oh, okay, okay. So this one's actually for sale?
This one is for sale, yes, for $25,000.
Okay, if someone's interested in it, who they need to call?
They can call my husband or myself at area code 205-454-8507 or 8506.
Serious buyers only, like they say in the paper. Don't just be calling and see what the weather is in Tuscaloosa.
That's right.
You know, if you want to know what the weather is in Tuscaloosa, look on the internet. Don't be calling asking them. What size motor and all's in it?
400.
Automatic transmission?
Automatic transmission.
Now, how long did it take Wayne to rebuild it?
He did not build this car. Actually, it was a friend of ours that built it. His name is Eddie James. He lives in Tuscaloosa as well. He's single, ladies. Loves cars. And
boy, she had to throw that in there, don't she? Didn't women just throw
what
that in?
the heck?
She's
Trying to
single,
help
ladies.
him out. Trying to help him out.
What color blue you call that?
It's a B5 blue. This car is all original, numbers matching. Even the wing is original to the car. Usually they got damaged, but this one's original. I won't let anybody put anything that's not Mopar in this car.
Wayne, how long did she read that book last night getting ready for this morning? Boy, she spit that paint right out. The wheels and tires, everything's original.
Everything.
Same tires come on it?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, we burnt those off at Waveland.
Yeah. Now, Roadrunners, you know, you don't see a lot of this year Roadrunner around. Right now in Biloxi, Mississippi, there's 4,000 cars. How many Roadrunners this year you've seen?
2.
2. You don't see a lot. You see a lot of the 68, 69s. You don't see a lot of the 70s.
Yeah. The early models are more popular, but I don't know. I just like the 70s.
What's the horn do?
What's the horn do? Oh, sure, yeah.
Oh, I just asked. Mine goes beep, just one little beep.
You got to do it right, in the right sequence.
Now, how long have you had the car?
6 years.
And you want to sell it?
Yeah, one's a luxury, two's just, you know.
I know that's right. You got to buy insurance for both of them.
Oh, yeah.
Now, the interior and all, did the guy redo everything in it?
Yeah, everything has been redone. This was a complete frame-off rotisserie restoration. Every nut and bolt was off this car.
Did they do it like I do a chicken, put it on it and turn it?
Sure.
And heat it too?
Yeah, but he didn't baste it.
Oh, yeah.
There is not a speck of Bondo on this car. Everything is as it should be.
How many people's asked you about it since you've been in Biloxi?
I don't know, probably a dozen maybe.
But like Wayne says, the most important person that can ask him about it is Ben Franklin.
That's right.
If you've got enough Franklins and ask him the question.
You betcha.
And y'all hauled it, right?
We did, in case we had to leave it here.
That's what I was going to say. Y'all walking around looking, you looked at it. They said they'll take an empty trailer home, no problem.
Sure. I'll sell them the trailer for the right price.
You take a check?
I
started to say I'll take 2 of them. Time you get back to Tuscaloosa.
As long as it's good.
It ain't going to bounce before you get back to
That's
Tuscaloosa.
right, yeah.
Tell you what, it's a good-looking vehicle, and I'm sure somebody will get it. And you never know. You get back, somebody in Alabama's going to buy this car. Once they see this show, see the car, because right now they're looking at everything in this car.
Yeah.
So if you don't sell it here, somebody in the state of Alabama will buy this Roadrunner.
Well, I hope so.
Good-looking vehicle. Appreciate you being on the show.
Thank you.
We'll be right back. American Income Tax Service. They have electronic filing. They do individual and business tax filing. They have all the necessary paperwork right there. They do anticipation and refund loans right there at the American Income Tax Services. They have offices in Anniston, Gadsden, Gunnelsville, Collinsville, Rainbow City, and Attala. They do all tax services right there in one place. Contact any of the associates of American Income Tax. Tell them you heard their ad on Big Boyz Toys and you'd like them to fill out your taxes.
Triplet Paint and Decorating right here on Wilmer Avenue in Anniston is your home improvement headquarters for this area. They have DeVoe, Benjamin Moore, and Coronado paints that go on good and look great once they're on. They also have all the materials needed to do that special job around the house. Carpets, they carry Shaw and Mohawk. Hardwood floors by Robin, so everything is in one location. Remember, DeVoe, Benjamin Moore, and Coronado paints are used by professionals all over the United States, and it's one of the best on the market. Stop by today. Tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toys told you to stop by. You know, it's hard to find a place that can handle all of your automotive needs in one stop. Well, I've got your answer. Superior Tire and Detail right here on Quintard Avenue in Anniston can do it all. They carry Michelin, Uniroyal, BF Goodrich, Goodyear, and Firestone tires. They're also the Tire Pro dealer for this area. They also have over 1,000 custom wheels such as American Racing, American Eagle, and Boss. They also have custom accessories such as toolboxes, bed liners, and brush guards. The Detail Shop, they do wash and vac or full detail. This day and time, a person's vehicle is their pride and joy, and when you want to add special accessories to that pride and joy, I know the place you need to go. Cutting Edge Auto Performance on Hammock Drive in Oxford is a one-stop headquarters for all these accessories. They carry JVC, Power Base, and Kenwood and can order any stereo brand that's out there on the market. They also have performance parts for trucks such as toolboxes, grills, tunnel covers, and bed liners. Window tinting, they're number one in this area on window tinting. They also install remote starts and alarms for all vehicles. Hey, and the great part is professional installation on everything they sell. Stop by their showroom today or call them and tell them Barry Miller sent you by. The next time you plan a special event of any kind and you need portable toilets, hand washing stations, or the holding tanks, MaxVax here in Oxford, Alabama on Hamrick Drive is the ones you turn to. They operate 24/7 and have several trucks, about 40 of them, and can handle all of your portable sanitation needs from start to finish of your special event. So call Rhonda, Chad, or Randall today at MaxVax and tell them Barry Miller told you to give them a call. Ray City Diner, exit 168 off of I-20 on Highway 77 right there in Lincoln, Alabama. Best steaks around. I tell you what, Wanda McKeag and her staff have great food in this restaurant. They are open 24 hours a day, breakfast served 24 hours a day. Each and every week, steak special. You guys working down in that area, she has lunch specials each and every day. Also, now through October, bike night every Tuesday night from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Tuesday night. You guys bring the bikes out, listen to music, enjoy the great food. We'll see you at Ray City Diner in Lincoln, Alabama. Next special guest we got is Jerry Freeman from the Isle of Capri Casinos here in Biloxi. Jerry, welcome to Big Boys Toys.
Thank you, Barry.
First of all, before we get
Great to
into
be
the
here.
Isle of Capri, I want to thank you for everything y'all have done for Big Boys Toys while we was here. Great meals. We all the whole staff went to eat last night. We're going to eat there again tonight. Buffets is great. The rooms, great. We got some of my staff staying there.
Great.
And we appreciate everything y'all have done for us while we're here in Biloxi.
Well, we appreciate y'all coming down. You know, just a year ago, we went through a disaster down here, as you well know, and just having you folks down here and having Cruising the Coast for its 10th anniversary, it's great for the Gulf Coast to get people down here and to get this economy started again.
Now, how much did, some people's going to ask, how much damage did the Isle get?
Well, we got considerable damage, but we were lucky enough to where we could get it back to operational status in December of '05. So we were one of the first casinos back up and running. We are right now totally redone, remodeled, complete, open, ready for business. It's a beautiful facility, and we hope that a lot of the people down here this weekend will come by and take a look at it.
I've been telling everybody, we was there last night. It's beautiful. I mean, it's just, I was telling my wife, I said, the power bill on this place, because it was dark. And I said, look how this place is lit up. It looks like daytime out here, and it was great.
Yes, it's really pretty. We've got over 1,300 slots, 30 table games. We've got over 700 rooms, and 200 of which are suites. So we feel really, really happy and pleasured that we are able to get that thing open and running and remodeled like it is. It's really a nice place.
And you know, you was talking about what they went to. Last year I came down in October. I did a big show back in Talladega, and we bought 5 car haulers full of goods down here to the people of Biloxi and the car people. And then we stayed a couple nights, and we was going through yesterday, Wednesday when we got here, really. My wife said this. She wasn't with me in October. She said, God, it's devastating. Look, this is gone. And I said, this is actually 90% better than what it was last October.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. I mean, it still looks to the person who did not see it right after the storm, it looks bad, but you would not have believed the devastation that, directly after the storm. We'll get it cleaned up, and soon we're going to get ourselves back on track, and this economy is going to pick up, and we're going to take off again. It's going to be a new Gulf Coast.
State of Alabama, we got 537,000 households that can watch Big Boys Toys. Anything you want to tell them from the Isle of Capri, from Biloxi, Mississippi about coming down?
Well, we certainly would love for them to come see us. We, like I said, our facility is open and ready for business. It's totally remodeled. We've got a lot